This is going to be a fun tutorial. What is the difference between an expense, a bill, and a check in QuickBooks Online? An expense and a bill and a check. Walk into a bar. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, these all three of these items, what do they have in common? There are ways of paying something. They're transaction methods. They're all going from one of your accounts, whether it's a bank account or a credit card account, and it's going out to somebody, you know, to a vendor, supplier, contractor, even to yourself. It's going out somewhere, right? So let's take a look one by one what these are. An expense could be really anything. Usually anything going out, what you used your credit card to pay something. It's not even a swipe anymore. It's a tap. Now you use your credit cards to tap. But yeah, anything that you use your credit card to pay, anything for, it's usually a credit card expense. So that's in, with debit card as well. So in that way, you could think of it as if you use your card, whether it's your credit card or debit card, it's probably going to be an expense. Or you can think of it this way. If you're catching up on let's say you're reconciling your bank statements, credit card statements. So you're logging in an expense that already happened in the past, or an expense that's a payment of something that's definitely going to happen very soon, right? It's probably going to be expense. I think that's the best way to use the expense. A bill is something that you know you're going to pay for. You know the amount, you know what it's for, you know the vendor, all that good stuff, right? But you don't have to pay that right now. So think of it this way. Think of Bill as an actual person. His name is Bill. Bill's name is Bill. And Bill is chill. Chill Bill does not need payment right now. Chill Bill can wait his net terms, whether it's 15, 30, 60, 90. Chill Bill can wait for his payment. He does not need payment up front. That's how you think about a bill. A check is just like it is actually is, not just like the check that, with the checkbook, that's what it is. I don't like it when I see a set of books and they're using checks or any of these three transaction payment methods for something else. Like if you're using a check for wire transfer, I get it. I get it. But you have to be consistent. If you're using checks for checks, yes, that's good. If you checks for wire transfers, that's okay too. But please stay consistent because your eyes may not be the only eyes that are who's looking into QuickBooks. So for the sanity of everyone involved, please be consistent. Um, uh, I think, yeah, sometimes I see expenses used as wire transfers. Sometimes you see journal entries used as wire transfers. But yeah, I think consistency is the most important part. But think of it this way, expense is something that's definitely going to happen or has happened from one of the cards, debit card, credit cards. Bill is chill. You don't need to pay him upfront. You could pay the bill later, but you can record the bill now. Check is actual check from your checking account. So it's an actual check or it could be a wire transfer. I hope that helps. It's Tommy from Tabular.